You sit completely still in a quiet room. There is no immediate physical threat near you, yet you can feel a heavy, rapid heartbeat pounding in your chest, and your muscles are braced for an impact that isn't coming. In this moment, an internal monologue usually kicks in. You desperately try to talk yourself down. You repeat that everything is fine, your doors are locked, and your bills are paid, hoping naming the safety of the room will somehow reach the panic inside you. When that internal logic fails to quiet the heart, the struggle usually turns inward. We tend to interpret this persistent unease as a personal defect, a sign we lack the discipline or the mental toughness needed to handle the modern world. But the research into stress and brain plasticity suggests a different truth. Overwhelm is the felt experience of biological capacity being exceeded. It is the moment your system stops pretending it can adapt to its environment without repair. As long as we treat a physical, biological state like a flaw in our character, we will remain completely trapped inside it. To understand why this happens, we look at how your body reads its environment, a process happening far below the level of conscious thought. You have a built-in, subconscious radar called neurosception. This radar is constantly scanning for cues of safety or danger, reading tone of voice, facial expressions, and digital inputs to determine your state. When neuroception scans a vague email, stressful headline, or notification feed, it flags these digital inputs as red markers for physical threats. Detecting danger, your body taps into energy reserves to mobilize. This strain is the reaction tax, leaving the reservoir completely hollow. You can sit at a desk staring at a screen all day and feel as exhausted as someone performing heavy manual labor. You are tired while doing nothing because your nervous system is secretly expending the energy required to flee from a predator. Chronic fatigue and anxiety are proof that your body is paying a massive biological tax for an environment it wasn't built to inhabit. Paying this reaction tax forces your brain to make a drastic operational trade-off that changes how you think. This brain cross-section shows the low road. When a trigger appears, information travels directly to the amygdala, triggering a physical response. The high road slowly climbs towards the prefrontal cortex for logical reasoning. Under chronic stress, the brain dims the high road to conserve energy. This neurological lockout explains why your logical monologue fails during a panic attack. Your thinking brain is functionally offline. You are attempting to negotiate with a biological smoke alarm using a tool the brain has temporarily disabled. Since the reasoning centers are functionally offline during a hijack, recovery has to start with the body's hardware. This shift requires interoception, the deliberate ability to feel and read the internal physical signals of your own body. During a hijack, your nervous system is deaf to logic, but it is highly attentive to sensation. Sensation is the only language it is capable of processing in a survival state. The first mechanical override is lengthening the exhale. Breathing out slowly forces the lungs to expand, pressing down on the diaphragm and stimulating the nerve pathways that signal the heart rate to settle. The second override is establishing an island of safety, such as pressing your feet firmly into the floor. This provides the brain with the concrete sensory data of being grounded and supported. Performing these physical actions provides the amygdala with the sensory data it needs to stand down, bypassing the thought process entirely. Every time you perform these bottom-up overrides, you strengthen the neural pathways that support recovery. This repetition means that steadiness is not a fixed personality trait, but a trainable capacity. Practicing the return to a regulated state transforms peace into a practical form of strength. It allows you to observe the pressure of a loud world and choose a response, rather than simply reacting to your own biology.
Thank you for watching. If something in this resonated with you, then you're already closer than you think. If you're ready to go deeper, there's a link below to my book, Faith Over Fear, The Peace That Makes You Unshakable. This isn't theory, it's a framework you can actually use. Tap the link below and step into it.